Okay, so let's dive right into this playbook. We're talking about how to build some serious value in the age of AI, and we're using the insights of Dan Martell, a CEO who's built and sold companies worth over $100 million. He's really laid out a path for not just surviving what's coming, but actually winning with it.
Right off the bat, Martell hits you with this question, and it's a big one. Think about it. If every road, every decision, every single project has to lead back to you, you're not a leader. You're a traffic jam. You've become the single biggest bottleneck preventing your own growth. And that problem, it only gets worse the bigger you get.
This really gets to the heart of his philosophy. For him, the greatest risk isn't trying something new and maybe failing. Nope. The real danger is staying comfortable, just doing the same old things while the entire world gets supercharged by AI and completely transforms around you. Greatness, he says, is never forged in the comfort zone.
So, where do you even start? Well, before you can build any kind of empire on the outside, you gotta rebuild your own internal operating system. You just can't outperform the code that's running inside your own mind. And this is where he introduces this really powerful idea of outdated code. He believes most of us are running on it. It's like this old software that was programmed into us, usually by fear, maybe by our family, and it sets this hard ceiling on our potential. It runs on this kind of dark energy of trying to prove other people wrong, instead of just expanding into who you could be. It's totally unsustainable.
So how do you fix it? Well, you can't change a pattern until you can actually see it. Martell says most people are just running these automated loops day in and day out. The key to breaking free is feedback. Feedback is the fuel, It's the data that shows you where your code is buggy so you can finally go in and rewrite it. And he doesn't just leave you hanging with theory. He gives us this super practical framework called the discipline triangle. It starts with pain. You literally pick one challenge that scares you and you commit to it. Then you give that pain purpose. You define your why. Why are you doing this hard thing? And finally, you collect proof. Every single time you follow through, you stack another small win, building this mountain of evidence that yes, you are becoming the kind of person who does hard things. What's cool is that rewriting your code isn't just some internal job. It directly changes how you interact with the world. This is where you put that new code into practice. It all comes down to this one simple truth. You teach people how to treat you. Every snide comment you let slide, every boundary that gets crossed, you're teaching people that it's okay. Earning respect means having those hard conversations early and setting clear expectations. Okay, so with that mindset rebuilt and dialed in, now you're ready to build the machine. This whole section is about creating leverage and scaling your output like never before, all using the power of AI. This is probably one of Martell's most famous systems for escaping the trap of low-value work. I mean, you can't build a multi-million-dollar company doing $10 an hour tasks, right? So first you audit your time. What drains you? What are you not good at? Then you transfer it. And here's the key. Don't sit there writing a manual. Just record yourself doing the work and have your assistant create the playbook from that. Finally, you fill that new free time with the stuff that actually grows the business. And of course, this whole principle gets put on steroids with the right AI tools. These aren't just little gadgets. They're the foundation of your growth engine. Think of tools like Zapier and NN as the digital plumbing, connecting all your apps to automate workflows. Then you've got things like Fixer.ai, which can literally act as your AI chief of staff, handling all that operational drag for you. Now, this next part is a total game changer, especially if you're not a technical person. You no longer need to be a coder to create software. Tools like Lovable let you turn a simple idea, just a text prompt, into a working app in a matter of minutes. And other tools like Gamma can build an entire beautiful presentation for you. This just democratizes creation on a scale we've never, ever seen before. And then you can take it even further and automate your entire customer acquisition engine. Icon can create and manage all your ads. Atlas can handle the initial lead outreach with a shockingly realistic AI voice. And tools like Heygen can create personalized videos at scale, meaning your marketing and sales can literally run 24/7 without you ever needing to be there. Okay, so let's zoom out. We've rebuilt our mindset, we've built our AI engine. Now what? Let's look to the horizon and see how this all builds toward a durable, high-income future that AI can't just easily replace. So what jobs are actually safe? The key takeaway here isn't just learn to code. I mean, AI's already writing a huge chunk of code at major companies. The real future-proof skills are about things like designing scalable systems, protecting digital assets from AI-powered hackers, and this is a big one, directing a creative vision that AI can then execute.
It's about being the architect, not just the builder. And you can see it right here in the numbers. The highest paying roles combine that deep technical knowledge with strategic oversight. They're about orchestrating the whole thing, which makes these roles incredibly difficult for an AI to just come in and replace. So if you're thinking, okay, where's the opportunity for me right now? Martel's advice is simple. Solve expensive problems for high-income buyers. All of these business ideas, automation for old school companies, lead gen, cybersecurity, they all target huge pain points for businesses that have deep pockets. That right there is your fastest path to profitability. All right, let's bring it all home and define the clear path forward from here. See, this isn't just a random list of tactics. It's a sequence. You have to fix your inner code first. Only then can you effectively build your AI-powered growth engine. And with that machine running, you can finally focus your energy on those high-value, future-proof skills that create lasting wealth. And I think this last point is maybe the most profound one of all. Martel really emphasizes that your journey, the challenges you've overcome, the mess you went through, the stuff you're maybe even ashamed of, that becomes your single most valuable asset. The process of healing your own hurt is exactly what qualifies you to help others heal theirs. So, ultimately, the choice is yours. It really is. Are you going to stay the chaos builder, the traffic jam at the center of your own life? Or are you going to use this playbook to step into the role of an empire builder, designing the systems and the mindset that will build your future?